I want to know this. Do you work on your birthday?
Yeah.
Me too.
Definitely.
You work on your birthday? All right.
Oh, it's on Christmas?
Perfect. I'm happy she said that. You know what my birthday is? December 28th, 3 days after Christmas. Worst fucking birthday on the planet.
To get a gift.
Just trash. You want to know why it's trash?
Why?
3 days. So when I did celebrate Christmas as a kid, my mom would go so hard on Christmas that for my birthday, most times she didn't have shit to offer me but a card. Or I would have like a okay Christmas with a birthday party, right?
Birthday parties are...
They over. That shit is overrated. I'm just, listen, if you grow up in New York City, first of all, it's usually on December 28th is the coldest day of the fucking year.
Oof.
It's also 3 days after Christmas and 3 days before New Year's. So when you get older, right?
Yeah.
And your friends is like, yo, let's go out for your birthday. And you like, all right, we gonna go out. It either gets too fucking cold or they stacking bread so that they could go out on New Year's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm just like, when it comes to birthdays, that shit is like, for me, birthdays don't really mean shit to me. Like, you know, what I love on my birthday is I love to talk to people I love. I love to talk to people I love. And if I could see a few, then cool. I don't care about gifts and none of that shit. Because the reason why I was asking is because, you know, somebody didn't want to work on their birthday. So I want to know what your thoughts was on that.
No, that's not, I mean, I've grown with friends who have even asked me before, like, hey, look, I don't really care for doing anything on my birthday. We don't have to make this a thing. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna be straightforward with you. I was like, all right, bet. At one point, it made them feel bad, like, to do some shit like that. I don't know why.
But there's people who, like, live and die by their birthday. That's the crazy thing.
I love my birthday. When's your birthday? My birthday month, September 5th.
Oh, yeah, day after my dad.
I am a Virgo for anyone who cares.
Yeah, you're a good guy.
Yeah, I'm a good guy. Yeah. And it's like... I feel like what I've learned from this YouTuber actually years ago was like, if anything, you should go extra hard on your birthday. I feel like, well, I don't know. Sometimes I battle. Not partying wise, I mean work wise.
Yeah, I battle sometimes with like the whole concept of like, what is work, right? Because people ask me all the time, like, well, what do you do in your spare time? I'm like, work, like, but work for me is not like
the same in that sense.
Yeah, it's like I really don't have nothing on my mind but work. But sometimes I feel like, is that a bad thing, right? Like, because I really enjoy what I do. Like, I love what I do. But at the same time, it's like people, I don't get caught up in this whole society shit. But sometimes I battle with that. Like, should I be chilling? Or, should I take, like, that's vacations. Like, I can't go nowhere. I can't fathom the concept of being somewhere over 3 days.
That's me. Yo, I can't do it. I understand that. And it's so funny because you and I are on two different levels. And it's...
Bro, I can't be somewhere over 3 days, bro. 5 days? So I'm gonna just go to the beach and get drunk for 5 days? Like, I mean,
it's not that. I think what it is that some people, they take the opportunity to really, they need to decompress or
absolutely
shit will blow up.
No, I feel like that too, but I just for myself, because I don't want to speak for anybody. I'm not trying to minimize vacations like they don't mean shit, because I do like to spend time off, and I do like to spend time off with my family. But you know, it's one thing that taught me, that quarantine shit told me like especially with kids, it's different versions of your kids. You got the version that you know when they're in the house with you. Yeah. And when you go places, and then you got the version of them in school. That's two different people.
Different versions.
That's two different people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now I be on some shit like, even when it comes to vacationing, look, here's my son calling me again. We're gonna answer.
Here we go.
Yo, what do you want?
You're live here on the We're
live. What?
Wait, you was recording when I first called?
Yes, I was recording. What do you want, Cassia?
Call me back.
Yeah, because I wanted to see what you wanted. Because I was recording. What do you want?
Wait, so you can wait. I'm asking. You can call people back when you record?
I can do what I want.
It is his show.
Yes. What do you want though? You have like 15 seconds. What do you want?
10, 15.
What time you come home?
14.
Bye, Cassia.
13.
Don't hang up. No.
12.
What? I'm not buying no food, so bye.
10.
That's all he wants.
That was only 5 seconds.
Oh. He'll be all right. I mean,
perfect timing though.
Perfect timing.
It's interesting. I feel like a lot of people miss being kids. I don't really miss being a kid, but only because I'm grateful for the childhood experience I've had in terms of the good and bad times.
Right.
You and knowing that I've grown from it. That means a lot to me personally.
The thing about being a child is like, you'll only be a child once, but you'll be an adult forever, right? Like you'll be a child for the rest of your you'll be a child for only a short time, but you'll be an adult for like the rest of your foreseeable future, right? But so the thing is that I was telling somebody that I'm kind of mentoring that like don't forget what it feels like to be a child though. Right? Because it's like when we get into these positions where you trying to do all of this amazing or supposed amazing shit and you trying to do this, that, and the third, you got to take yourself back a bit. Like you got to take yourself. I think that we're our most happiest when we're children for the most part, right?
Yeah.
Like just think about, I don't remember the first time I walked, but I know everybody was happy about the shit probably. You know what I mean? Like,
good point, yeah.
or the first time I said a word, or I said a sentence and everybody's like, oh shit, this motherfucker could talk.
Yeah.
Because you know, kids look like salamanders when they're born. They look like alien salamanders. You know what I'm saying?
Weird, son.
Absolutely. They look fucking super weird. And you know, once you become an adult, it's like we try to grow from this space of being a child where we feel like we could never go there because we think about regression as like this concept of if you go back, then you're going backwards. But I feel like everybody needs time to be childlike.
Yeah.
Like
fair point.
You need time to like rediscover, because I think that's what tells you who you really are. Like yourself as a child can tell you who you are as a man or a woman. Now, should you stay mentally as a child? No, because there are people who are adults that do like, I just fucking be on some childish shit. Like do you watch Judge Mathis?
No.
Bro, I was watching.
Yes. The reality show. Yes.
Well, the court show.
The court show. Yeah.
I was watching Judge Mathis today, and there was this dude on there, right?
Yeah,
and
what time was that? I was like,
it's in the afternoon.
Yeah, it has to be like.
But he was on there. This is my first time watching Judge Mathis in years.
You watched that shit in cable, didn't you?
Huh?
You saw that shit on cable.
Yeah, I mean, I have cable.
You ain't go on no streaming site.
No. I'm not turning. I'm not fucking on demand in Judge Mathis.
And like Maury. Wow.
No, Maury is amazing still. Yeah. But it's more shows that's like kind of crazy now, right? But like,
Judy,
bro, Judge Mathis, is this dude on there, and he's on there with like his wife, right? And he's like they're there remotely, and they're talking to this lady, right? And the lady was like this dude's former girlfriend that he had a kid with, and like. The lady's like, yeah, I'm his wife. Like they hit it on together, right? So as she's talking, this lady is telling this dude all this shit about how this dude is a bum ass nigga. Like he's a bum. No, bro, he's a bum. Like he's like. She's like, yeah, you know, I was letting him borrow all this money. Like I was giving him $60 here and $20 there, or $40 and all this other shit. Yeah. And like, yeah, eventually I asked for my money and he's like, yeah, you know, well, like she ain't never say nothing about giving it back. And I'm like, dog, you have a fucking child with this woman.
Yikes.
You fucking bum. Like the shit that upset me, bro, was like, no, for real, because he really got over on this chick. And I'm just like, it's not like you got over, like, not that it would make it any better. It's not like you got over for 150 bands or some crazy shit. We talking about $50 and $60, and you have a child with this woman.
Claims court is the weirdest thing,
bro. We talking about you got a child with this woman, and then like his wife was sick because the wife is like finding out all this shit about him while she's watching, but she's probably giving him money, and he's like, yeah, she gave you that money because she fucking loved you dickhead. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's why she was giving you money, because you were saying that you was gonna do certain shit with yourself and you never did it.
Yeah,
but it was just funny because it was on Judge Mathis.
Those shows, man, I can't believe how much as a child I personally like watch shows.
Bro, I used to cut school to watch Maury.
You used to cut school to watch
Hell yeah, I used to cut.
Maury?
That shit came on at 9 o'clock. I think my first class was like 8, and my mother had to be to work at 9. So I would leave out at 8, bullshit around.
Wow.
Go back in the house at 9, watch Maury, and then go to like my 3rd or 4th period class.
Even to this day, if you knew Maury was on their last season, would you
niggas be hot?
Would you try to go on the live audience?
I wanted to go to one. I didn't want to go to Connecticut. Connecticut sucks.
That's my boy Edwin. He was on one of those joints and he was about to fight. No, he was on. He did Springer.
A girl I grew up with was on Steve Wilkos.
Like actually on?
Yeah, she was on the show.
Oh.
Because I thought it was bullshit until I was like, nah, she not an actor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know her for like, we grew up together. I
think it's mainly actors.
Nah, it was, she wasn't acting. Like, she really wasn't acting. I can't remember what it was exactly for, but I remember it was just the funniest day of my block's like existence.
Yeah,
like,
damn.
Shout out to Fantasia.
That's we
was all like, yo, Fantasia on Steve Wilkos. Like, that shit was dumb funny. She was on there like twice. No, she was on there twice.
That shit looks so
she was on there and then like on there for an update. Like, it was like some shit with her baby father, some shit.
I wonder if they get some type of money from that.
Peace.